SvenSulley! SvenSulley. Of course I had to review this movie just because of the great name. It is directed by Clint Eastwood, it stars Tom Hanks, and it is about the captain, Chelsea Sullenberger. He performed The Miracle on the Hudson way back in 2009, and it was an incredible story and event that took place. This is one of the few movies that's based on a true story that I actually remember taking place, so that also added to the emotion for me, as well as the hype for me wanting to see this movie. Tom Hanks is one of my all-time favorite actors. This man is a great actor, and without a doubt, he gave another great performance as Captain Sully. Real good. You really believe this guy was the true pilot. He played the part very well. Tom Hanks, to this day, you have never let me down. You're great, and you're a god in the movie industry. Thank you, Tom Hanks, for always being awesome. Aaron Eckhart also played the badass co-pilot. He was the only character, I believe, that cursed in the entire movie, so that really added to his character and who he was. Overall, I feel like this movie was a really well-acted movie, and no complaints in the acting department. I do see some people saying, hey, that looks like Flight 2.0, but no. This movie has a much more connection with the audience than what Flight had, and I do like this movie better than Flight. When the movie starts off, it begins after the event already took place, and at first you're like, well, okay, we're starting here, and let's go. Let's see how these events happened and what took place. As you see the rest of the movie unravel, you can tell this is not in chronological order. That's the way the director decided to go, and after watching the movie, I completely understand why Clint Eastwood went in that direction. Some people weren't a fan of the non-chronological order, but it really makes sense if you're looking at how the story was told through the viewer's eyes. Yes, I do feel that the beginning did take a while to get through until we got to the plane scene, which hurt the film in a way for me. I will say, once the plane scene was shown, oh my god, yes, I was on the edge of my seat. It was crazy. I cannot imagine being on that plane. What a crazy event that was. It truly is a miracle. The plane CGI looked good until the end when we saw the plane land into the water in a very far shot, and I'm sorry, Hollywood. Maybe one day you perfect it, but for now, your CGI is going to need a little bit more work. There were some very intense scenes as well, scenes that were very loud in the ears, and I love that. That just made the movie way more intense and so much more fun to watch than it should have been. Throughout the film, Sully is questioned constantly by all the people who witnessed this event. They were wondering, was he drunk? Was he sure of his surroundings? Was he sure that he could not make it back to the airport in time? So the questions are brought up, and you're like, come on, guys, stop messing with Sully. He knew what he was doing. And this movie really wants you to get behind Tom Hanks' character. You really feel for this guy. You want him to succeed. You want him to win the court case because you really feel for this guy. You're in Tom Hanks' shoes. You understand where the character is coming from, and you really feel sorry for him. I will say the ending was a little bit weak and then what it should have been, but the film did, in fact, pick itself up as it went along in some parts of the end, which really made me dig Sully all the way through, and I really like this film. Looking back on Sully, this film was given the perfect amount of runtime. It certainly should not have been any longer, and definitely not any shorter. It was the perfect amount of runtime. I'm very happy Sully came out this year. A lot of you should have so much fun with Sully. It's a very entertaining, a big thriller out of the movie, something that anybody can enjoy. I do see myself watching this movie many more times in the future. I have decided to give Sully a 7.8 out of 10, yes, a decimal, I don't care, and an 85%. Go see this one if you get the chance. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and have a fantastic day.